So you may be struggling with Facebook ads right now, and I'm going to tell you it's only one thing that's probably slowing you down from having a successful campaign on Facebook, and it's volume. In this graph right here, it says when you only make 2 DCTs. So let's say you have 2 DCTs. If you don't know what a DCT is, it stands for Dynamic Creative Test. Now, what are you testing in a new DCT? Well, you're only testing one thing. So that could be a headline, a primary text, different position of text actually on the image or video. Let's say you want to test a different hook of each video. You change the hook for all 3 videos, but the middle part and the end part stays the exact same. You're only testing one thing in a DCT. Sometimes you could have 6 images or videos in a DCT. Sometimes you could have 2. Sometimes you could have 3. Sometimes you could have 4. It doesn't matter, but you're testing new ads. So as you can see here, I have DCT1 and I have DCT2. Now in each one, I have 3 ads in each one. Now let's say out of the first DCT, 3 ads do well, and the second ad, 1 ad does well. So what does that mean? That means out of 6 ads that we post, it's doing well. And out of that good ad, we now create variants off of it and throw it into a new DCT. And off of that, 1 might be good. So now we have a 1 in 3. But that good ad goes into our main ad set where we have all of our winning ads. And then all of the bad ads that didn't do well go into the change messaging or concept, and they get thrown back into a new DCT. Now, let's say you're a new account and you probably have 4 or 5 or 6 videos or images that you threw up on Facebook ads, just trying to see if it would do well, seeing if you would get a good CPA, seeing if you would get a good ROAS, and they just didn't perform. Well, that's because you're not testing enough. If you're not always consistently testing, or you're not doing the volume that it takes to find a winning ad, it's not going to work. So as you can see here, this is just an example, but out of 1 every 6 images that we post, that ad does well. So if you threw up 4 images or 4 videos and they didn't do well, it's because you didn't do enough volume. You didn't change a hook, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. There's multiple steps into the actual ad itself to find a winning ad. Let's say you had one video that a customer gave you and you want to turn that into an ad. Well, you can mix up the hook, you can mix up the ending, you can change the text on the screen, you can change the headline below the video, you could change the primary text above the video. There's multiple things you can change and you could test for to actually find a winning ad. So now let's go into when you make 8 DCTs. So now we have 32 different images that we're testing, or different primary texts that we're testing, or headlines that we're testing, whatever it may be, we're testing a different thing. Now let's say out of 1 every 6 images or videos, 1 performs really well and it's really good and it has good CPA, good ROAS. That means we would have at least 4 videos or images that do well. You might have more because you tested 32 ad creatives. So this just goes to show you that if you're always testing, if you're pumping out new creatives, you're going to have more success. So this may seem like a lot to you. Now you may be saying to yourself right now, how am I going to create 32 new images for my product that I'm selling? Look, you can go on Upwork, you can go on Fiverr, you could hire someone out for $800 and they would definitely do 32 ad creatives. For maybe $500, $800, if you find them overseas, you could definitely find someone that will do this for you. And the same goes with the copywriter. And you can go find some UGC content on some different apps like Billo or Incense, 2 platforms that you can go find UGC content on and pay, $400, $500 for 3 videos. And you can mix those videos into multiple videos if you pay an editor on, let's say Fiverr or Upwork again, to make another 15 different videos for you that change the different hook at the beginning, or let's say you change the actual ending or change the middle part, whatever it may be. There's multiple ways you can actually change or do an iteration of the image or the video that you're posting as an ad. So I had a client that we just launched their ads for today, and we created 45 ads in total, I counted. We probably scratched about 8 or 12 ads that we just couldn't post because of the FDA and some other stuff and that we made, and so we scrapped it and then went on to make some more ads. So we probably had around 56 ads created for this brand. We posted them today, and just like this visual right here, we had 8 DCTs in total. So we had about 6 ads per DCT. Now I'm not joking when I say this, but after 4 hours after we launched, he shot me a text on Slack that said, "We are selling like crazy right now, and I bumped up the price of the product because we're selling so much." So that just goes to show you that volume is a big player in Facebook ads. If you're not pushing volume in Facebook ads, the chances that your ads are going to do well are very slim. That's just because you're not testing enough. I actually saw this stat on Facebook. I can't find it anymore, but it's somewhere on the internet. But they would give you all the data of everybody who advertised on Facebook, and they would give you the numbers on how many iterations the top 10% of accounts were doing. So like when you looked at the top 60% of people, they were posting 8 new ads, a month. The top 40% were doing 12. The top 20% were doing 16. The top 10% were like double of 20%. So they were doing like 24 new ads a month, which just goes to show you that these guys are consistently testing. They're pushing a lot of volume out, and it works. Because they're pushing so much volume, they could test on so many different levels of headline, primary text, the hook, different people. So the simple fix to having good Facebook ads: volume. And if you liked this video and you thought it helped at all, drop a like and subscribe. I'm posting more Facebook content like this all the time. If you want us to do your advertising for you on Facebook, go to the link in the bottom of this video and book a call with me. Thanks for watching.